Okay, friends, we are back to talk about absolute value parent function. This is f of x is equal to the absolute value of x. All right, let's get to it. We're going to throw all of these x values in. The absolute value of -2 is +2. The absolute value of -1 is 1. The absolute value of 0 is 0. The absolute value of 1 is 1. And then the absolute value of 2 is 2. So we're going to plot these points. And hopefully, if I've done this well, I'm not using a grid, so don't judge me too much here. Okay, we've got a V-shaped graph. All right, I have no idea what I'm doing with this nonsense here, but this is a V-shaped graph. Okay. An absolute value function is also an example of a piecewise function. Not every course is going to be talking about that, so I won't get into it too much here, but you can write it as two separate functions. So let's look now at domain and range. Domain are the x values. You can see this goes -infinity to +infinity. So we'll just say that there. The range goes bottoms up, so we're going from 0 up. So I can say 0 is less than or equal to f of x is less than infinity, because I can never touch infinity. We don't want to use the little line under it, but I can touch it at 0. So it definitely is going to be closed there. You could also say f of x is greater than or equal to 0, or y is greater than or equal to 0, depending on your teacher preference. All right, where is this thing increasing? Okay, it's going up over here. So from 0 to infinity, it is increasing. 0 less than x, less than infinity. Decreasing is over here on the left side. So when it starts out at -infinity, over to 0. You can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay. All right, positive and negative. Okay, so much like the quadratic, this is positive everywhere except at the origin. So I'm gonna write this as all real numbers except x not equal to 0. You could also say -infinity less than x less than 0, and 0 less than x less than infinity. I think that's a lot easier to write. That's just my take on it. Since it's positive everywhere except 0, where it is 0, it is negative nowhere. So we're going to say none for that. Extrema refers to max and min. This has a low point. It's the absolute lowest point. So this is an absolute minimum of 0. Okay, again, that's a y value. I hope this has been helpful for you. Share it with a friend who it might help them too. See you next time.